Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily De-Stress blog, How to Manage Farm Stress. This video topic comes to you by request, and it is 5 ways that farm spouses can help to relieve the stress on your farm and in your home, okay? So this is really important. We see our spouses stressed out. This is part of the reason why I started this blog, because I grew up watching my dad be stressed out all the time, and now I'm watching my husband stress out all the time. And so part of my mission is to give people the tools to have less stress, to manage your stress effectively so that you can get the work done and enjoy farming along the way. Imagine that, enjoying farming, right? So what are the things that farm spouses can do to help that? All right, we're going to talk about that today. So let's get into it. Number 1 is to talk about your daily gratitude practice together. Remember, we have that video that is all about how to do a daily gratitude practice, and that is really important. Every day you write down 5 things that happened that were good the day before. Okay, now how can you apply this to your farm? Now, if your husband's like mine, he's not going to do a daily gratitude practice, right? And that's okay. I don't expect him to, but I can ask him at the end of the day, hey, what's something that went well today? Sometimes I ask it when we're eating dinner, or just when I drop off parts to the field, or when we're laying in bed at night. Hey, what's something good that happened today? And encouraging that conversation is going to change the atmosphere of your home, okay? Because when you can come home for the day, or he comes in from the field for the day and talks about what good things happen instead of everything bad that happened, it's going to change the way that you think about home and family and peace and comfort. And that is the goal, right? We all want a welcoming, comfortable, peaceful home. And when people come in the door and just start complaining, that doesn't really happen. So talk about what is good, what went well that day, and really encourage that with your spouse and with your whole family around the dinner table or before you go to bed at night, whatever works for that day. Okay, that is really key. So talk about what you're grateful for. The next thing is to encourage healthy food and water. Now, depending on if you are off the farm, you have nothing to do with meals, or if you're cooking meals every day, or if you're picking up Subway, whatever that looks like for you, encouraging healthy meals, nutrient-dense foods. So those are things like whole grain breads and lots of meat and lots of veggies and some Snickers bars along the way. Snickers bars are actually, they have the makeup that is closer to a protein bar. So actually eating a Snickers bar is closer to eating a protein bar than candy, which is really good. So if you know that they need that Snickers, you know that the blood sugar tanks about 4 o'clock, Snickers bars are the way to go, okay? Especially if they don't really like protein bars. So that's a little pro tip for you. So encouraging healthy meals though, encouraging lots of water intake. And the reason that this is important, not only for, the waistline, is that it helps our brain to function better. So cognitively, it helps our memory, it helps our problem solving, it helps our clarity, just being more focused and more aligned, and it really helps to get things done, okay? We all know that we run into problems and things break down and they're always thinking out there, and so it's important to make sure that they have the food to fuel a healthy mind. So that's really important too. Number 3 is to talk it out, or sit quiet together, or do whatever the 5 languages of love is. So The 5 Languages of Love is a book by Dr. Gary Chapman. It is amazing. It will change your marriage, and I really encourage you guys to read it. Basically, it talks about how are you doing the things that your spouse sees as helpful, and it talks about how everybody feels love and wants to receive and give love differently. And so if you are basically talking 2 different languages, then it's not very productive. And so just being on the same page with your languages of love is really helpful. So read that book if you haven't. Number 4 is to help out in any way you can. So maybe that looks like running for parts, or bringing an extra strap to the field, or getting food. But maybe that looks like taking out the trash, or maybe it looks like some of those things that your husband normally does that you can pick up the slack just for this time of year. They'll pick it back up in when harvest is done, hopefully before January. But that is really important. If you can take some of the pressure off of them, then that will help to relieve their stress as well. Okay. Number 5 is to bring a little humor to the field. I know that this is sort of we try to be serious and get the job done, and we really want to just hammer it out until we're done. But if you can laugh along the way, it's going to be a lot more enjoyable. Okay. So have a joke. I have a joke book that I sometimes look up jokes in, which is kind of stupid, but they're really quirky, and it does just help to lighten the mood, brings everybody to a little better of a place emotionally, and laughing really is the best medicine. So if you can bring a little humor to the field, then that is a really great way to start. I know this puts a lot of pressure on the spouse, but they are all things that we can do to relieve stress for ourselves and for the farmers in the field. Okay, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you have other tips, other ideas that help to reduce the stress level on your farm, comment those below. I'm always interested to see what everybody else does. Okay, you guys have a great day. We will see you later, and I hope that you find those tools on our website, mi.bayareawellness/tools, for that gratitude practice. You guys have a great day, and see you later. Bye.